Hi everyone, welcome to our class. Would you like to be a Korean speaker? You will learn Korean through the lessons and workbooks in our each course. Before entering the lessons, I ask for you to follow our steps one by one to improve your Korean skill efficiently. Let's start lesson 1. We call the Korean characters Hangul. This was created and promulgated by Kim Sejong in 1443. He intended to create the national characters easy for common people to read and write. In many countries having difficult language, the illiteracy rate is higher, but it is almost zero in Korea. Kim Sejong is one of the greatest names in Korean history. His statue is at the center of Seoul. As mentioned in our promotional video, we have 3 courses: Fundamental, Business, and Academic. After each course, you will practice with the diverse workbooks. It will be very practical for your study. This is Fundamental course for beginners. I hope you study Korean with me faithfully from the beginning to high level. After finishing this course, you will be able to read and write Korean words along with the simple expressions. The workbooks cover many areas like this. In this lesson, I will explain the characteristics of Korean. Learning these will be very useful for your study. Korean has a sentence structure similar to that of Japanese, Mongolian, Burmese, Turkish, Azerbaijani, Hungarian, Finn, and so on. It means that these countries' people will be easier to learn Korean. I picked up 11 characteristics of Korean. Out of these, some parts may be same as or similar to your language. First one is that one vowel has only one sound. In English, the vowel A has several sounds like A, E, O, A, etc. But the vowel A in Korean sounds only A, and its name and sound are same. The second characteristic is that verb or predicate comes last in a sentence. In English sentences, verb comes right after subject. In this English sentence, like is a verb, but the verb 좋아해요 comes last in the Korean sentence. Let's see number 3. The sentence structure of Korean is relatively flexible because postposition after each noun helps understanding. As you see here, the structure is almost fixed in the English sentence, but the sequence may be changed in the Korean sentence. Postposition is similar to preposition in English in part. Number 4 is that subject is often omitted in Korean sentences. In English, it is never omitted except imperative sentences. Also, object is omitted in many cases. For example, when you say 사랑해요 to someone, it means I love you. The subject I and the object you are omitted. In many Korean romantic films like Crash Landing on You, you can hear this word. Also, in many K-pop concerts, we can see many fans saying 사랑해요 to their favorite stars. In Korean, there's no stative verb of English. So, when describing the stationary state of something, we use only subject and predicate like noun or adjective. Using the honorific form of a person's title and predicate is very important in Korean society. If you don't use honorifics when necessary, you may be considered as a rude or ill-educated person. Also, it may cause a quarrel with others. Ending variations are also related to honorific forms. You should distinguish common expressions from formal or respectful expressions. In this example, 끝냈니 is common. 끝냈어요 is respectful. 끝냈으니까 is formal expression. Number 9 is about the spacing rules. In Korean, spacing is important. We have to put space between words. Number 10 is about pronoun. In Korean, it is much less used. There is a tendency of repeating nouns instead of using pronouns. In this English sentence, my elder sister is replaced by her. But in Korean, the noun 언니 is repeated. The last characteristic is that there's no article used with nouns in Korean. And there is no gender, no upper and lower case, and no accent. It makes it easy to learn Korean. In the English grammar book I wrote, the article part occupies 11 pages because of many rules. And the French, German, Spanish, and others have complicated articles, gender, and accent. French has 5 articles. They are on, when, le, la, and les. We have to use each of them according to the gender, single or plural form, etc. So, in my view, Korean is much easier to learn at the beginning. After every class, I will give you a quiz. Please post your answer below this video. We will select several best students on a quarterly basis and send some Korean stars goods. Catch you out! That's it for lesson 1. Let's go to lesson 2 for Korean alphabet. If you are already familiar with them, you can move on to the next lesson. See you!